Someone is controlling you right now. Not with force, not with a weapon, with your own emotions. Every time you check your phone, waiting for their reply, they control you. Every time you shrink yourself to keep the peace, they control you. And the most disturbing part, most of the time, they don't even know they're doing it, because control doesn't require a plan. It only requires your reaction. What I'm about to show you is the precise art of detachment used by every philosopher and strategist who understood real power. This is not about becoming cold. It is about becoming unreachable. Manipulators do not attack your body. They attack your nervous system. They make you hand your power over voluntarily through simple, devastating tactics. The guilt trap. Their chaos becomes your emergency. Intermittent reinforcement. Warm, then withdrawn. Approval, then silence. Your brain becomes addicted to pursuing the next hit of warmth. Gaslighting. They tell you you're too sensitive until you stop trusting yourself. And a person who doesn't trust themselves will always defer to the one who acts certain. Here is what this does to your brain. Biologically, when you feel socially threatened or manipulated, your amygdala fires. Cortisol floods your bloodstream. Your prefrontal cortex, the seat of rational strategy, goes offline. Researchers call this amygdala hijack. In that state, you are reactive, desperate to resolve the threat, which is exactly when a controller has maximum power over you, because they aren't threatened. They are watching calmly while your nervous system dismantles your judgment. Chronic exposure to this emotional unpredictability physically shrinks the hippocampus, the brain structure responsible for memory and emotional regulation, by up to 14%. The person who controls your emotions controls your biology. In 1954, psychologist Julian Rotter defined the locus of control. People with an external locus believe outside forces determine their fate. They react, they wait, they are easily manipulated because they believe someone else holds the power. People with an internal locus believe their responses shape their outcomes. They are not untouched by the world, but they are not moved by it either. 2,000 years earlier, a slave named Epictetus mastered this. He had no legal rights. His master once deliberately broke his leg to demonstrate power. Epictetus looked at him and said, "You are going to break it." When it broke, he said, "Did I not tell you that you would break it?" Calm, unmoved. Not because he felt no pain, but because he decided no external force could touch his inner world. He called it the dichotomy of control. Your reputation? Not in your control. Other people's opinions? Not in your control. But your response? Entirely yours. Every single time. If you truly internalize this, no one can punish you with their silence or reward you with their warmth, because you have removed yourself from the transaction. Robert Greene spent years studying power as a mechanism. In the 48 Laws of Power, he documented the strategy of the cold shoulder. When you show you want someone's approval, you give them the power to withhold it. When you react to provocations, you confirm they have influence over your internal state. And influence over your internal state is the only influence that matters. The most seductive quality a person can possess is indifference. Not hostility, indifference. The quality of a person who is genuinely complete without validation, who is not altered by an opinion. You attract power when you stop needing it from others. The person who chases approval becomes desperate. The person who generates their own becomes magnetic. Here is the practice. 3 precise psychological moves to dismantle the control others have over you. 1. Name the mechanism. The moment you feel triggered, don't ask, why are they doing this? Ask, what mechanism is this activating? Intermittent reinforcement, guilt trap. Name it. Invisible control is the only kind that works. 2. Delay by exactly 1 breath. This is neuroscience. Dr. Herbert Benson at Harvard found that a single controlled breath activates the parasympathetic nervous system, returning prefrontal cortex function online. 1 breath between the trigger and your response is the space where your power lives. Reactive people have no space. Detached people live in it. 3. Practice chosen absence. Marcus Aurelius called it withdrawal into the self. When the noise of judgment becomes overwhelming, go silent. Not in anger, in preference. The person who is always available is always exploitable. Scarcity is not manipulation. It is self-respect made visible. When you reclaim your internal locus, you stop performing. You stop editing yourself in real time based on a room's invisible expectations. The most powerful people in history were not the ones who accumulated followers. They were the ones who stopped needing them. People can only control what they can reach. Your emotions were always the door. Every desperate plea for approval was a key handed over. The person who controls their response controls the interaction. The person who controls the interaction controls the relationship. The person who controls the relationship is controlled by no one. Stop waiting for people to treat you differently. Start becoming the person they cannot move. Not cold, clear. Not distant, decided. Untouchable. Because what you feel does not drive your decisions. You were never powerless. You were just reacting.